Today I'd like to do the last video in the series, I guess you could call it, of barrios that I would like to see expats live in. As I've mentioned in a couple of videos, there's only 3 or 4, and this is the last one. It's Carrera 19, Avenue 19 in Armenia, Colombia. My name is William Hutchison. My wife and I own Armenia, Colombia Realty for expats. If you add .com to that, you will get to our webpage that has a blog. Haven't written there for quite a while, but I'm going to get it updated in the next few days, and our current listings. I have to refer to my notes, obviously. I have 5 properties here. I searched 91,000, which is, I'm using a conversion of 4,400 pesos to the dollar, and it came to from 91 to 193,000. I selected at least 90 because that qualifies you to apply for the property owner's visa. I'm not sure what rate the immigration people are using. I don't know if it's the rate that on the day that you apply, if it's an average over the last month or 6 months or whatever. So you would have to confirm that. But right now at 4,400 to the dollar, I think it comes in around 88,000. You need to buy for 350 times the minimum monthly wage here, which is 1,160 pesos. So if you multiply the 350 by 1160 and divide it by 44, you'd be close to what the actual number is. Right now in that price range in Armenia, for all types of property, there's 842 listings. Not surprising at all. In fact, some of the listings are projects, and there's one condo shown that represents the 100 that are for sale. My guess is in Armenia at any point right now as well, there's 8,000 to 10,000 units for sale. I'm going to give you the numbers of the listings as I go through them. I'll also put the numbers in the comment section below, so you have them. You can pull up the listing, have a look at them. I want to tell you that, to be very clear, these are my comments, and if I was buying, these are the things that I would take note of. Some are positive, some are negative. The first one that I want to look at, and what I did was I only took the first 5. I didn't go looking around for different properties at different prices. I just took the first 5 that popped up. First one is 763-6514. 763-6514. It's a townhouse of about 1,350 square feet, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom. They're asking 102,000. The administration is $63 a month. It has a pool and been listed for only 2 days. I don't think this listing will last the week. It's very, very good value, unless you're someone that is aimed at a condo. But if your mindset is townhouse or condo, you can't beat this. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but unless there's some negative things that show up outside of the description and the photo, this is a bargain. It really is. Number 2, and actually the last 4 are all condos. Number 2 is 792-8847. It's a condo. It's 1,050 square feet plus or minus, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. It's on the 3rd floor. They're asking you $116,000. The administration is $41 a month. I'm going to relate this back to the townhouse, as I have done with most of these here, because of the, I think the value of the townhouse is. This is $20,000 too much. It can't be $14,000 more than the townhouse. It has to be less. And as I said earlier, unless you're aimed at condos, this isn't a bad asking price, but it's just too much in relation to the townhouse. That condo will also have a pool, as all of these do. The third one is 792-8842, and this one I'm really on the fence about because it has some positives, but it also has some real negatives that you would have to overlook. It's a decent sized condo, 1,350 square feet. It's 3 and 4. All of the bedrooms have their private bathroom, which is a really nice feature. So the 3 bedrooms have private bathrooms. It's on the 7th floor. They're asking $141 in US dollars, and the administration is $65 a month. This building has a pool and a gym. It's a bright unit with a good view. It's only been listed for 6 days. There's nothing outstanding about it except the good kitchen, the ensuite bathrooms. You can get into Castellana, which is the best barrio, at 1,500 or 1,600 square feet. Better views. I know of a condo there with a huge balcony, beautiful view, asking $148. The difference is in Castellana there's no pool or gym. Castellana is the best barrio in the city, but it's difficult to find buildings over there with a pool. So based on that, I'm leaning towards this being a little pricey, but really not too much. If you're into a condo, that's your goal, then I think this is worth looking at because of the positive features it does have. Number 4 is another condo, 1,250 square feet, 3 and 2, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. It's on the 14th floor, which generally gives you a decent view. They're asking $136. The administration's not showing, but it'll be $60 a month plus or minus. Has a pool. Been listed for 1 day. It has a decent balcony. The view is okay, but it's of other buildings. I think this is a little pricey, but again, not too much. When I talk about pricing, I have to qualify it because I may be out of the market a little bit in what these places are selling for. It just looks like in some cases the sellers don't understand that they're not just competing against the same style of accommodation. They're competing against everything in that price range. And for example, at maybe $150, you have a townhouse and you have a condo and maybe you have a finca, and even in some cases you can have a freestanding home. And the condo and the townhouse are competing against the others because they're all priced at $150. So a lot of it depends on the buyer's perception and their preference of what they really have. Condo sellers of 1,400 square feet aren't just competing against condo sellers of 1,400 square feet. They're in a market and they're competing against the whole market. The last one I have is 809-4209, another condo, 900 square feet, 3 and 2, 14th floor, which is nice. Has a good balcony and a good view. They're asking $100. Good value. Administration is $66. They have a pool. All the rooms are a little tight. This is I have 2 negative comments. The bedrooms are a little small, and it has a good kitchen, but part of the good of the kitchen is because the refrigerator is in the laundry room. If you're willing to overlook those 2 minor negatives, $100,000, you don't get very much for $100,000, and this is in a new building with a pool. That's it for the video. You can go with my comments or not. They're just things that I would point out to a client if I was showing these properties, and you can decide. All of them, as I said, qualify for the visa. There's no question about that, and they're in a barrio. Carrera 19, Carrera 19 is a little inconvenient, not a lot, but it's not as convenient as Laureles, Castellana, Cuenca. I didn't do a video on Cuenca because it's not a large barrio, so there's not a lot of listings in there ever. Look for a video coming. I think I'm going to do one towards the end of the month on the up-to-date living expenses here. They've increased a little, not very much. You're still in for $750 or less. But I want to wait until I get my monthly bills, and then I can average the first 6 months of this year. My last video, I averaged 15 months, and it was all of last year and just the 3 months of this. I think I can give you a little more accurate numbers. For example, I think that my services have gone from something like $78 or maybe even $76 up to $83 or $84. Food has essentially stayed the same. My rent has stayed the same, but I want to look at current rents, because when I did go through the rents to do videos, I was a little bit surprised at what some of the asking prices are. This is William Hutchison, Armenia Columbia Realty for Expats, signing off. I live in paradise, and you can too.